Hello and welcome to the daily cricket show, Cricket Happenings. And on this particular Cricket Happening show, it will be the match between Rajasthan Royals were making a comeback. This is the fourth match of the Indian Premier League 2018, where Rajasthan Royals, as I said, were making a comeback into the Indian Premier League, but definitely it didn't. It resulted their first match, the first comeback match that they played, resulted in a defeat because Sunrisers Hyderabad virtually, I would say, crushed the Rajasthan Royals, not only with the batting might, but also with their bowling might, especially the spinners Shakib Al Hasan and Rashid Khan, and also the tallest bowler in the Indian Premier League, Billy Stanlake, from Australia, did a wonderful job as well. And Shikhar Dhawan was the man of the match for his wonderful innings. So that is as far as the fourth match is concerned, which I'll be talking about. And the fifth match, which is coming up tomorrow, Chennai, is the Chennai Super Kings would be very happy that after coming back to the Indian Premier League, they will have tremendous crowd support when the match will be played at Chennai between Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders, and also some other cricket news. But first, let us dive into the Rajasthan Royals vs Sunrisers Hyderabad match. So one was eagerly looking forward to this encounter because Rajasthan Royals were making a comeback into the Indian Premier League, and I can say that the crowd was not disappointed, but Rajasthan Royals would have been definitely disappointed as Sunrisers Hyderabad really had a stranglehold on this Rajasthan Royals innings, especially first Billy Stanlake bowled a good line. After that, it was the spinners Shakib Al Hasan and Rashid Khan throttling them, and finally it was a total team effort, I thought, from the bowling group of Sunrisers Hyderabad, which did the trick. So looking at the card, there was only one man from the Rajasthan Royals were restricted to 125 for 9 of the 20 overs. It was only the batting of Sanju Samson who actually got them to that score with a well-made 49 of 42 balls, 5 fours in that knock. But talking about the game here, the first wicket to go was DRC Short, who was playing his first IPL and was really looking forward to seeing his pyrotechnics. But unfortunately, that was not the case. He was run out by Williamson for 4 with the solitary boundary. Ajinkya Rahane, the new captain of the Rajasthan Royals, also did not contribute much. Siddharth Cole bowled very well, picking him for 13. A wonderful catch taken by Rashid Khan. This was one of those 2 wonderful catches that Rashid Khan took in the field today. And Rahane was gone for 13 for as many balls, 2 fours. And as I said, Billy Stanlake was really bowling very well at one end, and Billy Stanlake got the most important wicket, that of Ben Stokes, when Ben Stokes was caught brilliantly by Williamson of the bowling of the tall beanpole, I would say, Stanlake, for 5 of 8 deliveries. Tripathi, normally in Indian Premier League, one has seen that he normally opens the innings, and he was quite successful in the year 2017. Where he used to come at the top of the order and take advantage of the power play by banging the bowlers into the boundaries and sixes. But this time Tripathi came in at number 4, I reckon, and his contribution was 17 or 15 balls. But this was the stage when the spinners, the Sunrisers Hyderabad spinners, were doing a good job. It was a combination of Shakib Al Hasan and Rashid Khan who were doing they throttled the Sunrisers Hyderabad batting lineup to such an extent that they started giving away the wickets. Josh Butler was beaten by a delivery from Rashid Khan, which actually cleaned him up. He was clean bowled for 6 of 9 deliveries. Gautam fell a victim to the bowling of Siddharth Kaul. Shreyas Gopal contributed 18 towards the end with some dabs and dunks, I would say, 18 of as many balls. Adwal Kulkarni was not on 3, Natkut was out for 1. Ben Laughlin was not out on 1, and as I said, the Sunrisers Hyderabad had to be content with 125. My apologies. Rajasthan Royals had to be content on 125 for 9, and I thought the Sunrisers Hyderabad bowlers did a great job. Look at the bowling from Shakib Al Hasan. 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 23. His bowling was very good. He was able to get the ball to skid in, which really surprised the batsman with the pace that he was generating when the ball was skidding in. Rashid Khan, as usual, did his quota of bowling very well. 4 overs, 1 for 23. Siddharth Kaul was also impressive, very impressive in fact. He bowled 4 overs, none for 2 for 17 to Siddharth Kaul. Billy Stanley, as I said, the tallest bowler in the IPL, playing his first IPL, impressed. 4 overs, 1 for 29. And Bhuvaneshwar Kumar at the start, 4 overs, 1 for 30. So that is the story as far as the Rajasthan Royals innings was concerned. Now talking about the other team, which is Sunrisers Hyderabad, they decided to have a new opener today. They decided to send Ridhiman Saha to open the innings with Shikhar Dhawan, and Ridhiman Saha, well, he definitely failed with the bat. He trying to wanted to hit Unadkat over his head, and in the process he was caught by Lachlan for 5. So that was a early wicket that Unadkat provided to Rajasthan Royals. But as you know, this score was never going to be a score which could have been, it was never a challenging score, as we all know. And well, it was all quite evident when Shikhar Dhawan was with the captain, the new captain of the Sunrisers Hyderabad team, Kane Williamson. But Shikhar Dhawan, as you know, one knows that he's in some peak form. And as you know, Arun Finch is not there, and Shikhar Dhawan made up for it in a wonderful fashion by playing some sweet strokes to contribute an unbeaten 77 of just 57 deliveries, which included 13 fours and 1 good 6. Williamson, on the other hand, the captain, he was not out on 36 of 35 balls, 3 fours and 1 6, and the game was over pretty quickly as a 121 run second wicket partnership clinched the game for Sunrisers Hyderabad. It was not a surprise at all to see a cakewalk victory by the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So Sunrisers Hyderabad definitely really a walk in the park victory, 9 wicket victory for them. And looking at the bowling, Dhaval Kulkarni, but as I said, the score of 125 was too less to defend. Dhaval Kulkarni 2.5 was none for 18. Unadkat bowled 1 for 28, the only wicket taker. Gautam 1 over for 9. Ben Lachlan 2 overs for 20. 3 overs for 17 for Shreyas Gopal. Ben Stokes got clattered for 21 of his 2 overs that he bowled. And DRC Short bowled 2 overs for 9 runs. And Shikhar Dhawan was rightly named the man of the match. So that is as far as this particular match was concerned. Now, the match which is coming up tomorrow, that is, we are talking about the 5th match in the Indian Premier League. It is a homecoming for the Chennai Super Kings, as Chennai Super Kings are playing against Kolkata Knight Riders on their home turf, and that is in Chennai. So let's have a look at the teams as to how they are shaping up. So Chennai Super Kings, as I said, for them this will be a sort of a real a very happy moment for them, because and they would definitely like to in the first match on their comeback into the Indian Premier League, Chennai Super Kings, Dhoni and his men would definitely like to walk away with victory, but they are against some tough opponents, which is Kolkata Knight Riders. So I think we are definitely having a wonderful game on hand here. Looking at the Chennai Super Kings, well, they are looking pretty strong. The other day we saw how Dwayne Bravo played. One would remember that. So this team definitely looking pretty sharp, no doubt about it. And whether tomorrow Mark Wood, who leaked a lot of runs, would play, or whether it is going to be Lungi Gidi, he leaked a lot of runs against Mumbai Indians. Whether he would get an opportunity, one does not know. And Dwayne Bravo will always be the most dangerous player in the Chennai Super Kings team. Kolkata Knight Riders, well, as you know, Sunil Narine would be the main threat, because they would be, I'm sure the Chennai Super Kings would have come up with a strategy. Stephen Fleming, the coach of the Chennai Super Kings team. He would have sat down with Dhoni and his men and tried to form out a strategy to combat Sunil Narine, because Sunil Narine believes in just hitting the ball right from the first delivery, and if it connects, then it's really a very big problem for the opposition. But if it doesn't, then the opposition would be saved. But I think this Kolkata Knight Riders team is also looking pretty strong. I think we are going to have a wonderful match on hands. Whether tomorrow the young brigade of the pace bowlers who did very well in the Under-19 World Cup, Shivam Maybe or Kamlesh Nagarkoti, will get an opportunity or not, that still remains a question, or whether they would really like to persist with Vinay Kumar, was a bit costly. So that is just a very brief preview there as far as the Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders are concerned, which is the fifth match of the Indian Premier League, which is coming up tomorrow. Now let's have a look at the cricket news, on a brief manner. The cricket news that I will be sharing with you here. I'm just trying to see what is the cricket news going on. One news that I could really say that Yasir Shah of Pakistan with an injury has been ruled out of the Pakistan team for the tour of England and Ireland, and that is not good news at all, because Yasir Shah, as you know, he's a sort of a trump card as far as test matches goes. So he has got a hip injury and he's out of the Ireland-England test series, which is pretty sad. And also I never talked about the Chennai Super Kings. One thing that I need to tell you is that Kedar Jadhav, who was actually on that day was the hero in the final analysis, when after Bravo had done a wonderful job, Kedar Jadhav, who actually hit Mustafizur for a 6 and a 4, clinched the game for them with a very troubled hamstring. Unfortunately, what a way for Kedar Jadhav. After getting his team to victory, he has to unfortunately is out of the Indian Premier League 2018, and that's a big blow, because everyone looks to the IPL and one knows that Kedar Jadhav, what he brings to the table, and I think it's a big blow for the Chennai Super Kings. And it's said that Willie, the one who would be probably replacing Willie, would be David Willie would be the one who would be actually replacing Kedar Jadhav and taking his place in the Chennai Super Kings team. Other than that, the news that I could really talk about, yes, Akshar Patel has got a county contract with Durham, and he would be playing for Durham. So that is something that Akshar Patel would be very happy about, no doubt about it. And also, Dushmanta Chamira is also in doubt for the Indian Premier League, but also in doubt for the West Indies tour, which is coming up for Sri Lanka. Well, dear fans and subscribers, I think it's about time for me to probably say goodnight on this daily cricket show of mine. And as usual, your host Ram will be there to do a match summary of the Indian Premier League matches tomorrow. Is the Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. Should be a wonderful cracker of a contest which would be ensuing between both the teams. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. It's good night.